What's up, Felicity Reds? Today I'm going to be making chicken flavored rice. So, to make rice, you will need a pan like this with a lid on it. You will need a coffee cup or a mug. You're going to use this to put water into the pan. You're going to need either a spoon, a fork, or a butter knife to stir everything inside the pan. And of course, you're going to need your rice. It could be chicken rice, it could be beef rice, it could be fettuccine, whatever you're cooking. The steps are very, 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 very similar. So first off, you're going to want to check the back of your rice and look at your directions. It says here we need to put 2 cups of water into the pan. So I'm going to start off by taking off the lid. We're going to be putting this aside. We don't need this yet. And now we're going to fill this up with 2 cups of water. So basically how I do that is I turn on the sink, and 2 cups means that we're basically going to fill it up 2 times. So I'll fill it up once. There we go. Turn this off. We're going to take it over to the pan. And we're going to pour it in. Now be careful when you do this. Try to do it over the pan if you can, so you don't make a mess. Just pour the water in carefully. Good, that's our first cup. And now we need 1 more. Turn this on again. Fill it up 1 more time. Good. Alright. Now we're going to turn this off. And we are done with the sink. So we're going to fill it up 1 last time. And try not to make a mess. Try not to spill the water everywhere. And we're just going to carefully pour it in like so. So now that we've poured the water in, we can now turn on the stove. So first you want to start it on high, and then once it starts to boil, you put it on low. I put it around here, and then we will pour this in along with the chicken flavor. Alright, so now it's boiling, so we're going to want to turn this down to low, like that. And from here, I'm going to take the chicken rice flavoring along with the rice, and I'm going to pour it in. Very, very carefully. You don't want to do this fast, because you can make a mess. And the reason why you turn it down to low is because if you pour this in on high, it's going to boil over. So now we're just going to give it a nice stir. Stir everything around and around, nice and evenly, so the chicken flavor mixes with the rice. You're going to want to do that for a couple seconds, at least 30 seconds or so. Stir it pretty good. And after that, you're going to take your lid and you're going to cover it. And this will help it cook evenly, so the rice will come out way better. You also want to make sure the lid is on tightly as well. And then every couple minutes you will keep on stirring and stirring until the rice is looking really cooked and all the water goes away. You want to make sure all the water goes away before you take it off the stovetop. And then once the water's all gone, it will be ready to serve. So I will show you that when it's all done. Okay, so 25 minutes later, let's check on our rice. Oh wow, that actually looks pretty good. So let's give it a final stir. Make sure it's evenly cooked. Not much water inside there anymore. So this is good enough to where we can take it off the stove now. So what I'm going to do, we're going to turn off the stovetop make sure it's off. And now we're going to let this cool for a few minutes, and then we will transfer some over to the bowl here. Okay, so we have our rice cooled down now. Here it is. So we're going to transfer some to the blue bowl. We're going to do this very carefully. I would even put the bowl over the pan, so that way we don't get it all over the stove. We're going to do this carefully. I could use a bigger spoon, but I don't really have one, so I'm just going to go with this. But I'm just going to put some of the rice in the bowl, and we're going to try it, and we're going to see how it tastes. Hopefully it'll be pretty good. Hopefully I did a good job. If it sticks, you can just bang it into the bowl like this. And some of the leftover rice sticking outside of it. Just bring it inside like that. We're transferring our rice into the bowl. Just like this. See, now we have rice in the bowl. Now I can actually do this without making a mess here. Because I have the pan over the bowl as I put the rice in. So this is our second method of pouring in the rice. See? You can see it's a little bit hot, but it's still steaming. But it's cooled down at least a little. So we're just going to fill that up. Okay, I'm making a tiny mess, but it's no big deal. Okay. And there we go. We have our chicken rice. So, let's give it a try and see how it tastes, shall we? It's hot. It's actually really good. It's really good. Good rice. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the like button. I will definitely post more of them. So, with that being said, peace out, Felicity Red Gang, and this is your Felicity Red Boy, signing off, and we'll talk to you guys later.